guys, it's Diksha and I'm back again with another video for you guys today, but this one is going to be a book haul. So apparently I have been gathering a lot of books. They have been coming to me for review, or like no, I haven't bought any of these books. That's so weird, but I have received all these books for review. Currently I'm interning with Bloomsbury India as a digital marketing intern. That has made me pretty happy because I have been getting so many books that I don't even have space. I mean, everything is like jam-packed and I do not know where to keep them. But yeah, as you can see, I've kind of stacked them up here. Like, they are like, oh my god, they're like so many. I mean, there are more. They're like, it's like it's going to be a massive book haul. But yeah, since there are a lot of books, so without much further ado, let's get on with the video. So the first book that I have of this pile is actually the only book that I have bought from this entire stack, and that is Furthermore by Tehre Mafi. So yeah, this book actually I wanted to read it for a very long period of time because I saw a lot of blog posts related to it, and it's such a beautiful, pretty cover. So this book is basically about Alice, and she has a pale skin and white hair, and that makes her an outcast in Fairywood Land. And this place is filled with magic and suspense and mystery and I don't know what, but it is all fantasy and fiction, and I'm really interested in reading about this. So yeah, so the next book that I got is Americana by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. I am not pronouncing the name, it's like absolutely wrong. I am sorry. So this book is about Efemelu, again I'm not pronouncing it correctly, and Obanese, again not correctly. So these two people are from Nigeria. Basically, Efemelu goes to America and tries to sink in there with the American culture, and on the other hand, Obanese goes to London and tries to sink, but they end up having a different fate, and the love that they have for each other kinda goes away. And after 15 years, when they come back to Nigeria and reunites, they actually have to make a very harsh decision about their life. The next book that I have is Genuine Freud by E. Lockhart. So this book was given to me by Bloomsbury, and I don't really much know about this book because it has been like a lot of people have read it already and review it, but I don't really like reading other people's reviews, so that I don't want to break down the suspense. All I know is that there is a lot of murder and a lot of romance relationships and things like such that is happening over there, and it is all suspense and mystery and crime, and I like the cover. It's very different. All I know that I really want to read it, and I think I'm going to pick this up for my next read. So this book was sent to me by a blogger friend of mine, Jazz Reads, and I will be mentioning her Instagram link in the description box below. Go follow her, she's very nice. So this book is Carve the Mark by Veronica Roth. So this book is about Syra and Akos. Syra is the sister of a brutal tyrant who rules the entire area of Shitot people. So Syra has a power that actually pains her because her brother uses that in order to torture his enemies, and basically Syra is not the kind of person who can murder people or use her power, her gift, as a weapon, and that is where the twist starts to occur, and I don't know. Akos, on the other hand, is a son of a farmer and an oracle. His gift is with the spirits, and when his family gets captured, he tries every single length to safeguard them. I don't know how, when, or where these two characters will meet together, but I need to read this book because it seems to be very interesting. So the next book that I have is an ARC copy, and it is A is for Arsenic by Catherine Harkup. So this book is, I think, a retelling of the Poisons of Agatha Christie. I don't really know. I haven't really, obviously I won't even understand what it is about because it's an advanced reading copy, so I would have to read it, but all I know that there is mystery and there is a lot of murder, gunshots or stabbing. Okay, so basically it's about mystery incorporated with suspense and chemical knowledge. So this person is basically trying to understand what the poison is, but that is surrounded with Agatha Christie's 13 novels. I don't know, maybe I think I'm misunderstanding this book, but yeah, I think it seems very interesting, and I am going to be reading this very soon. But yeah, so this book that I have is another art copy, and it is Carnivalesque by Neil Jordan. So this book is about Andy, who goes to a circus and gets trapped in I don't know, booby traps or something related to magic and something. I don't really know again about this book because most of the copies I have are art copies, so I don't know much. And yeah, really excited to read this. All I know is surrounded with magic and circus and whatnot. So the next book I have here with me is Putney by Sufka Zinoviev. Why am I getting such books which that have like all those difficult pronouncing author names? So this book is about Ralph, who is a music composer, and he goes back to his hometown Putney, where he ends up meeting a 9-year-old Daphne, and he kind of becomes obsessed with her because she's very smart and cunning and witty and has a very dark side to her life. So it's like both of them at the end becomes attracted to each other, and then cut short to a long time afterwards, the entire episode, Daphne has a 12-year-old daughter and she has to face the reality of her childhood. And this book is a lot like Lolita, I think. Has a backdrop of Lolita. I mean, the first time I saw the book cover and I knew that okay, this has something that I might have an idea about. I need to read it. So yeah, the next book I have with me is A Black Fox Running by Brian Carter. So this book is about Wolfgar, a fox who ends up meeting his trapper, and they have a very it's a very unknown emotion that they have. Both of them kind of save each other in some situations, and how their life entangles in a way that they don't even understand what is happening with them. I would read this, I don't know when, but it's a kind of a book that I just pick it up when my mood is right. So let's see what happens. Then I have a book by Agatha Christie, The Sleeping Murder. This book was sent to me a blogger herself again, and well, it's Agatha Christie and it's a limited edition. Yeah, limited edition, and it's a hardcover. And yeah, I haven't read any of Agatha Christie book yet. I mean, that's weird, but yeah, I haven't read, and I think this will be my first. I think it should be my first because I have her other books. I don't know when, but I will read it. But yeah, I think this one is the first one that I'm going to start reading. Then I have Frankenstein's Dreams by Michael Sims. So this is a collection of Victorian science fiction stories, and they're all like pretty short stories, and I'm really interested to read this because all I've heard about it is that it's really nice and the portrayal is pretty good because there are different authors that have written different stories, so we'll get a lot of stories from here. Yeah. The next book I received from another blogger, and that is How to Stop Time by Matt Haig. I'm very sorry. Okay, I'm just gonna say by Matt. So this book was sent to me by another blogger called Naomi, and this I went like, oh my god, because it was sent to me from London, and I was like, oh shit. So this book is about Tom Hazard, who seems to be a 41-year-old person but has a dangerous secret in a way, and that is basically the entire storyline of this book. I do not know much because I haven't read it, neither I have seen any of the reviews or anything, but I'm really interested, so let's see. Then I have, this is my first non-fiction book that I received, and it is from Bloomsbury, and it is Guru, A Long Walk to Success. It's an autobiography written by Kailash Mota and Narendra Raval himself, and this story is about Narendra Raval, who is known as Guru in Kenya, and he's under top 50 Forbes list. So yeah, it's a very heartbreaking story, but there is a lot of things that is inspiring, and there are a lot of things that you really learn. So I'm really interested in reading this, and it's an author signed copy, so it's like it's nice. It's just nice. So yeah, I'm interested. Then recently I again received another book from Bloomsbury, and this is All Among the Barley by Melissa Harrison. Hey, my name tag is there. So this book is about Eddie and Constance why do they have such difficult names? Okay, so this book is about Eddie Mather and Constance Fitzallen. So Fitzallen, he arrives in London to document the entire rural life and to basically differentiate the urban and rural life. Oh god. Yeah, and I don't know much again because I just received it yesterday only, and it's basically what I can understand from this book is about the differences of village life and urban life and how they kind of try to progress themselves in some way or the other, I suppose. And the last book that I have with me is, I have been waiting for this book for a very long period of time, and I finally kind of borrowed it, and this is The Bold Season by Samantha Shannon. I wanted to read this book for a very long period of time, and I finally borrowed it. All I know about this is that it's about Paige, who's a clairvoyant, and she has been captured by a secret society where they torture clairvoyants or mediums, and they just try to break free. Paige is trying to break free with the other voids, I think. Yeah, something like that. So yeah, I'm really excited to read this book, but I know that there's a lot of intense dark things in it. So yeah, let's see what happens. So people, this was my entire haul of this month, and it is a massive one, I know, but I can't express how much I love these books. So let's see. Most of the books I think are related to mystery and magic and suspense, and I am waiting to start reading them. Let's see which one I can read first. Thank you guys for watching this video, and if you did like it, do like it, subscribe, and I will be mentioning all the books link and every single thing in the description box below, so it will be easy for you guys to go and grab them if you feel like. And yeah, thank you so much guys for watching again. I will be back with another video. Till then, bye bye.